How's it going, everybody? Nathan's MRE, and today we have a very special ration. This particular one is kind of a special ration. This is a Food Packet Long Range Patrol. This is late 70s, 78, 79, maybe even 80. This one's packaged by Delta Packaging Products in Bensenville, Illinois. Look at that. This particular menu is beef with rice, menu number 4. Okay. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and cut it open. And if this was not punctured, this should still be good. This is a freeze-dried meal. Well, that's it. So back in these days, they wrapped this in a cardboard sleeve. Then it has the plastic on the inside, of course. I guess to help from punctures. Have our TP right there. We have our old school style spoon, and the bag was still sealed. The outside bag wasn't punctured. And here we have a, boy, if you could even read that, beef with rice, dehydrated and cooked. Basically it's 5 1/4 ounces. This is made by Oregon Freeze Dried, and that is now Mountain House. So we'll set it to the side for a second. Let's get the accessory pack out. Let's see what's in it. I mean, it looks like it's in really nice shape. All the stuff so far, the bags are not delaminating. So we'll see. So here's this. And that looks wet. Or greasy, maybe. I think it's greasy. Cocoa beverage powder. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's just see. I got down to shipping. We have a coffee instant type 1, and that's kind of hard. We have another coffee instant type 1, and that one's not hard. We have our old school matches, pack of sugar, have a cream substitute, which is also hard. I think this is what's made everything greasy. And this is a type 3 fruit flavored cornflake and lemon bar. And it smells kind of rough, to be honest with you. So for this very second, let's push out to this side. We'll keep that little tear up. Let's cut this guy open. We're gonna get this going with some hot water. And let's see if we have vacuum on it still. Hopefully we do. So we got, yeah, just that. I didn't really hear anything as far as vacuum wise. I don't know, it smells kind of strange, to be honest with you. You just never know with this old stuff. It doesn't smell bad per se. I just don't like how there's no vacuum at all in this outside bag. I don't see any holes in it whatsoever. Trying to see if we have any kind of date. We have some kind of number, serial number on the bottom, but it's nothing that tells a date on it. And I don't think that any of this stuff had any dates on it. I think it's too old for any of that. I'm fairly certain. Yep. Well, we'll add some water to it and see what it does, I guess. Okay, so let's try the hot water real quick. Got her done. And we're just going to kind of mix this how I think it should be mixed. Usually it takes quite a bit on these. Tiny little spoon here. And that's what they tell you on these. You always have to drink a lot of water when you eat these kind of meals that are freeze dried, because if you mix it up, like right now it looks soupy, right? But especially these old ones, man, they're really gonna soak up that water. And if you let it sit for a while and come back to it, it'll just all be dried up. You have to have more water to it. Okay. That's all done. Put that down. I thought some of these older ones, they give you a clip or something with it. We don't actually have anything. We'll just do that. How about that? That should work. Not at all, but you know. Actually, while we're making everything else up, let's put that off to the side. I'll put something on it over there. So our foreignmre.com cup. Let's just see what the situation is with this. And I hope this happened in shipping. We'll be able to tell when we cut it open. Because if it happened a long time ago, we're going to be able to tell. No doubt. And I think it looks like it probably happened in shipping, I'm going to say. But it's not super powdery. Well, I mean, it's old, so, you know, there is that. Let's just put it in the cup and take a look at it real quick and see. See what we got going on here. It smells like, I don't know, almost like corn or something. Weird, man. Get another spoon for that. I don't want to cross-contaminate here. Let's give that a little stir. It's reconstituting, okay. Let's kind of let it set off to the side, see how it's going. Next up, our coffee. This one fills the best out of the two. Looks like this is perfectly fine. The other one might be perfectly fine too. Coffee Instant Type 1. Put a little more water in it. Usually it's pretty strong. And we'll mix it up right before we drink it. Alright, let's get the main back in here. Alright, the main is back. And it's reconstituted pretty decently. Let's just take a look at it here. And the rice almost looks like it's almost like fake, right? It's like little worms. It's like a smell. It doesn't smell bad. Let that simmer for a little bit. I'll come back to it here in a second. I mean, it doesn't taste bad. Nothing tastes off on it. It tastes like hamburger, basically. Jeez, this thing. This thing's kind of interesting. Real interesting. If anything has cooties on it, it's gonna be this. Or the hot chocolate. Ooh, that thing smells stank. It smells like cheese. And not good cheese either. Man, it smells horrifying. We'll nibble off the corner. It's like stale cornflakes. It tastes like cheese, man. It doesn't taste like lemon at all. It's almost like it's almost sticky. That's weird. I think if I ate any more of that, it'd probably end up dead. This stuff here, it just tastes like beef. There's no other flavor to it. It's just beef. It's not a bad taste. The rice doesn't really have much to it. It's almost like a rice cake kind of rice. Interesting. I mean, I think it's still good. Who really knows? I'm gonna be careful and not eat too much of that because might not live to tell about it. Though health hasn't been doing very good lately, so I gotta really watch what I'm doing here. It's not really reconstituting all the way. See how it's grainy? I've actually never seen hot chocolate of this make do that before. It doesn't smell good either. It smells like it's bad or whatever made it. I guess that oil from that bar. Yeah, look at that. Take a tiny sip. No. No. That's not any good. Ugh. It's like eating sawdust. Look at that. Nasty. Real nasty. What's a shame about that, usually the chocolate's always good. We're going to check out this guy here. The coffee instant type 1 is pretty much always good. I would say hamburger with some pepper in it. That's your flavor there. It's not very salty. It's just, it's very plain. It smells good. Coffee instant type 1. A lot of people like it, that stuff. It's just a real harsh instant coffee. And if you guys know that taste, you know what I'm talking about. That's pretty much going to be it for this meal. I can't say it was bad. This may be perfect if you had something else to put it with it as a base. Oh, like I said, I'm not doing very good health-wise. Blood pressure's been through the roof. I really got to be cautious, guys, doing this stuff anymore. And hopefully everything works out, but you never know. The fate of the channel might be hanging in the balance pretty soon, so we'll see. We'll be back pretty soon, though. We have a bunch of stuff coming in, and we'll work through it. So stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. We'll see you soon.